this is Pat Altvader, and welcome to your Conscious Transformation Moment for August. Today, I am going to bring to you a lesson that I have learned on the golf course. My husband Fred is a golf teacher and also writes a golf sports column for our local newspaper. And so golf is a big part of his life. This summer, I haven't had an opportunity to play very often, and so any of you who are sporadic golfers probably know that golfing is not like riding a bike. So you don't not play for a while and then go back and expect to have the same results that you had back when you were practicing and playing a lot more. So this summer was unique for us because our grandson turned 7, and for his birthday, my husband got him a set of golf clubs. He's been going to the golf course with us for many years now, but this is the first time that he actually played from tee to green on all 9 holes. And it was really fun to be out with him and enjoy this sport that is so important to us with him. But one thing that I noticed is that every time that he would step up to hit the ball, Fred would give him a couple key words: stay behind it and extend. And so throughout the entire 9 holes, Fred was continually saying to Luke, stay behind it and extend. And what I noticed, actually in retrospect, I noticed that my play got better and better and better as the holes continued to pass by. And by the time that we finished the 9th hole, it was one of the best rounds that I've had all summer. Actually, probably one of the best rounds of my career in golf. So then I'm all excited about golf because that's how it hooks you when you play good, right? So 2 weeks later, or 2.5 weeks later, we played again. This time just Fred and I. We were on a little vacation and we went out to play, and for the first 3 rounds, the first 3 holes, I didn't play as well as I had been playing. And that's when I made this realization that maybe it was Fred saying stay behind it and extend. Those words maybe were going into my subconscious, even though they were directed for Luke. Maybe I was hearing those and knowing what to do, because I know what stay behind it and extend means after being married to him for 5 years. So I knew what to do, and maybe subconsciously, because of those triggers, I started doing that. So I thought to myself, well, why don't I just do it for myself? So I started saying, stay behind it and extend before I hit every shot. And sure enough, my game started improving and improving and improving over that round. And by the time we got done, Fred was like, where'd this woman come from? So I realized that that lesson also applies when we're making other changes in our life too. It's best to just have a few things to key on, not so many that we become overwhelmed. So if our goal is to release a certain amount of pounds, then maybe it's better for us to just pick a couple things to key on and then have some words to remind our subconscious of what we're doing, so that as we go to eat a meal, we can remind ourselves of our key words, and that will help us to choose behavior that move us forward. So for example, if you decide that you want to be more mindful with your eating, then maybe one thing that you want to do is listen to your body signals. Or maybe you want to savor your food. Or maybe you want to eat more slowly, or maybe you want to eat off a smaller plate, or eat sitting down. So you just pick 2 of those things to focus on. So let's say it's eat and savor your food, and eat sitting down. So before every meal, you might say to yourself, sit down, savor your food. Sit down, savor your food. And the cool thing is that just like on the golf course, when we make a great shot, we have this wonderful feeling of success, this feeling that propels us to think that we can do that over and over again. So what happens is, if you say to yourself, eat sitting down, savor your food, eat sitting down, savor your food, and you make those choices and you see yourself doing it until you can feel this sense of excitement and momentum building that you're able to do it. So you celebrate the small successes, just like we do on the golf course when we hit a good shot. You celebrate the small successes, and they propel you again to make other choices. So start with something small and then move up and add another behavior when that one seems to be ingrained in your subconscious. So I'm off to see if I can stay behind it and extend, and I'll see you next month.